All right. Good evening. Happy New Year's to everyone. My name is Darius, DJ What Now, aka DJ What Now, and we
Hi, everyone.
another episode of D&T Digital Talk, episode 3, and we got a few stuff to talk about tonight.
Hi, everyone. This is Terka Michelle. Hold on. That's not gonna show my name, is it? I don't like people knowing my last name.
It doesn't show when I don't think it shows when it's uploaded. I think it just shows right now because we recording right now. You get what I'm saying?
So
Like
there
when
it
it
is.
when it's showing on YouTube, it doesn't show our names on there.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah, it's not gonna show that.
Okay. Happy New Year to everyone. This is Terka Michelle, plus size model. I hope everyone came in the year feeling good and having positive mindset.
Same here. Same here. I hope everyone.
Yeah.
So what?
I said, yeah, I'm agreeing.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Same here. I hope everyone has a positive mindset. I hope everyone brings the new year strong and continue that for the rest of the year as well for 2026.
Amen.
So we got a few things to talk about tonight. First thing we want to talk about is news been 2 days, past 2 days. Stefon Diggs. If no one knows, or if some people know, Stefon Diggs basically got alleged allegations on choking his chef. And apparently, what we heard is that he was choking the chef back in December 2nd, and also is talks about Cardi B, which is his girlfriend, is like says allegations was involved as far as cover up. So it's looking bad for Stefon Diggs at the moment right now. We don't know if he really did it or not. This is allegations right now, but he is seems like he's going to be in trouble a little bit. Your
Yeah.
intake on that?
Well, it's another, in my opinion, it's like, I don't know how to really explain it. I just feel like I don't believe in domestic violence or anything like that. But at the same time, I feel like another one of us is being, like, how can I say it? Like pointed out or whatever in a way. Because this man has, did records in the, NFL or whatever. And now there's been a while. Now all of a sudden it's coming out. Why not reported it at the beginning? So I feel like this was an attack or a strategy that was sent, towards him or whatever. And I'm not, like I said, I'm very neutral about the situation. But what I say, I'm not for domestic violence at all. But at the same time, I like to hear both sides of the story. We only hearing one side of the story. And we'll see in the upcoming weeks how things actually play out or whatever. But I'm quite sure whoever the chef is, they have had a business relationship for a while. And there is some kind of communication there. Don't know what really triggered the whole situation other than salary, but that's all they're telling us. So I feel like I hope everything is being fair on both ends, if that makes sense. That
Yeah, yeah,
she,
that.
yeah, like she actually get to tell her story, but also he gets to tell his story because, like I said, he has broke records and in the NFL, and for some reason they always always seems like the ones that get those recognitions of record breaking or just being excellent, and somehow it backfires on them for even accomplishing excellence at the beginning. And for Cardi B, I just feel like that's just her personality, just to cover her man, or whatever. Now, not just her man, but her baby daddy, just to try to step in or try to. But I don't, like I said, I'm neutral about the situation. I always stay neutral until I've heard both sides of the story. But there's no need to cover anything up. If it's reality, is reality.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Stefon Diggs is literally right now the best wide receiver in that team, Patriots, right now. He's their best
And
wide receiver. So if he doesn't play in the playoffs, that's not going to be, well, I don't know, because Patriots is a good team. But I'm pretty sure they're going to might struggle a little bit if they don't have Stefon Diggs, playing in the playoffs. That's coming up in
so
like the
you
next week or so.
so you
So
think that's not strategy?
I do
And now
think that's
he
strategy.
And then the fact that now they talking about not allowing him to play, that's perfect timing right now.
It
Oh, the
is.
allegation. If they okay, what if he's not able to play, and then the allegations come out not to be what they're claiming it to be. You know what I'm saying?
Then he'll be able to play it in the second round if they win, which
If
they probably
that's,
will win because they're a good team, anyways.
I just think
I
strategy.
think they could be all right to miss if for him to miss one game. They have a great team. They got a great coach. The team is young. I really feel like they'll be all right if Stefon Diggs doesn't play the first game in the playoffs, or he doesn't play in the regular season, the last game in the regular season, which doesn't matter to them anyways because they already won the division. But be able to make it to be able to play in the playoffs. So that's a possibility too. He might be suspended for one game for regular
And
season.
then and then for me it's like, what if he go ahead and pay the chef what she's asking for? Was she gonna drop the charges?
Well, if he does that, then that looks bad on him.
But I'm just saying, like, most of the time when people are celebrities like that, they do kind of negotiate out of court. Either way, you know, I don't know if he did it or not. I don't know, but
Right.
I know old girl saying that he did, and she want her money. That's two things we do know.
It's a slippery slope when it comes to allegations because allegations it may not be true. It's allegations, right? But it just sucks that a lot of celebrities, famous people, big time people get in trouble just from allegations. Sometimes when they don't even do anything wrong, it was just
Right,
allegations. So
right,
it hurts their career on just allegations that it's not even true. And I
right,
think that sucks. Then that
right,
sucks. Really do. And I'm an advocate from that because I've been through that before. Personally, I've been through that before.
yeah,
But thankfully, I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. But I've been through that too, and it sucks. At the beginning, allegation sucks. Period.
yeah, yeah.
It really
But like
does.
we said, we'll see how it plays out throughout the remainder of the weeks to come or whatever. Because we're
Yeah.
right here on, the end of
Yeah.
the
Two
season.
two things could be true at the same time. Two things could be true at the same time. So it just depends on the stories. The stories could
Yeah,
align, and both stories
different
could be true.
perspective.
And maybe he didn't do nothing wrong. You know what I mean? It got to go from both sides of the story, and it
Yeah,
has to be proof as well, like
yeah.
paper trail, receipts.
I always wants to be neutral when it comes to situations like that. Like, yeah, I'm not taking sides until I hear both sides of the story. And
Right.
typically in this situation, we probably won't even hear both sides of the story. But we'll
Right.
see.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. But yeah, I'm not taking
Yeah,
sides either because like we just don't know.
yeah,
He say she say at this
yeah.
point of the situation. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But this happened 2 days ago. But the situation happened back in December 2nd. But the news of this happening was 2 days ago from allegations on what's going on with that.
That's
And then
what gave me
also,
why it took so long, baby. Like, we could have been had this out the way.
right, 2 days this happened. And then Cardi B, stories about her covering up the situation. So was she there when it happened? We just don't know.
We don't know.
We just
We
don't
don't
know.
know.
Because questions on where she was at when this happened. Seemed
Right.
like she might have been there. No, maybe it was an argument or something, or just a miscommunication, and it wasn't really that serious. But the chef is suing them, and who knows?
I wonder if she's suing Cardi B too, or she just suing him.
I think we'll know more of the story, like more of what's going on in the upcoming days, because this just happened like 2 days ago.
Right.
I feel like we'll know more of what's going on. Well, not I
Yeah.
wouldn't say no more. We'll hear more of what's going on in the upcoming days.
Or it's gonna die down and we won't hear nothing else about it. It's gonna
That too.
be
That too.
either way.
Nah, this is a story that's gonna linger for at least
You
another,
think so?
at least up to the weekend. Yeah, at least up to the weekend because of the NFL. The playoffs is about to start. He's in the playoffs. They're a great team. It's gonna linger at least another few days, at least another week.
We'll
I would
see.
say right before the playoffs starts, and then it'll die down after that.
We'll
That's
see.
my opinion. That's my opinion. I could be wrong,
Well,
but that's
we'll
my opinion.
definitely keep an eye on that.
Right. I would. I would. What's crazy though, and like I said, I don't believe in conspiracies at all. But Trayvon Diggs got released from the Cowboys. Your team, your
Yeah,
favorite team,
my team. My favorite
die-hard
team.
Cowboys fan. That's you,
Yes.
not me. That's you. He got released
We
from the
got our
team.
colors on today though.
He got released from the team the same day of the allegations of Stefon Diggs. Ain't that coincidence, or it's not coincidence? Your intake on that?
I think it's strategy. I'm gonna go with strategy. And I don't know how he really feel. He might think it's a relief
Well,
the way things
the
been going.
reason the reason why he He got released because of his performance. His performance has been going downhill the past couple seasons. So because of that, they're not going to keep him. Secondly, the Dallas Cowboys, the season over anyways. So just releasing
Yeah,
people. It's funny. I think it's funny. It's funny the fact that it
that
happened
it
the
happened the
same
same
day,
time.
the
Yeah,
same time as the allegations of what's going on with Stefon Diggs, his brother. That
yeah.
is inside hilarious, if that makes sense.
But like I said, a lot of things are strategy, so we don't know if he really wanted to be a part of us anymore or not.
His performance
I said,
showed it. His performance showed it. So it made
but
sense.
at the same time, I feel like, we'll see all that come unfold for us or whatever.
Yeah.
Would we want to
Yeah.
have him if he was, up to part? Yeah, we would keep him.
I think what Dallas did. I think what Dallas did is they seen what happened with Stefon Diggs, so they was like, we're gonna release him. We're gonna release his brother because this is perfect time to release him off the team. I'm just saying,
It
they seen
might.
what was going on, and then that's when they pulled the plug on his brother.
You might be right about that.
Teams do that. Teams do that. So I feel like
Or somebody made
that's
a
what happened.
phone call and be like, let's go ahead and, tarnish these brothers. Because they've been in it for a minute. So they trying to move them on.
Right.
Somebody else trying to get them records, hit them records. So I'm feeling that, they might be too much in the way. They have did too many records already and they're in the way and somebody else desire that spot.
Got a point.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's just more distractions going on in the New Year's, right? Well, what a great way to have these stuff that's going on in New Year's.
Well, we'll see because, we ready for the playoffs and see how things roll.
Right, right, exactly. We will see. We will see.
Yeah. But I kind of hate it for these boys that, things are going that way or whatever. Like I said, I just feel like somebody trying to get them both out the way.
Yeah, yeah. Seems like it. It seems like it.